Hey everybody, this is Steve Moyzak from Mo Life Coaching. Today we're going to be looking at the imposter syndrome. I've just come off the back of a really good meeting with one of my clients, and it's very clear from speaking with them that they are suffering from what's known as imposter syndrome. Now, this is where an individual starts to really doubt their accomplishments and their progress that they've made, even though they're very accomplished in their field and they've actually achieved a lot in what they do in their career, for example. They start to really doubt themselves and doubt that they're actually good at what they do, and they feel like they're going to be exposed as a fraud. So we're going to be looking at imposter syndrome, so stay tuned. So imposter syndrome usually happens when someone finds a chink in their armour. And what I mean by that is, the example is, I've got someone who I'm working with at the moment who is struggling with self-belief, and this imposter syndrome has creeped in because they're very good at what they do on a technical basis. The skill that they do on a daily basis, they're recognised for it, they've won awards, but now they're in a position of management and they have a team underneath them. And what's happened is the team aren't performing to the same level as what this person believes they should be. And he's starting to doubt himself in terms of his abilities. And what usually that means is not the fact that they're not good at what they do, is that there's something missing within it. But because he's having huge amounts of doubt within self-belief, this imposter syndrome is really starting to kick in and his confidence is completely gone. So I've been working with him for a couple of sessions now, and there's different techniques you can use for this. And one of the most effective is what they call the meta model, or changing your internal dialogue. And it's all about the language you use to talk to yourself. Now, often what happens if you're not really comfortable with something, you're not feeling like you're doing well, you sort of tell yourself off, you've done it wrong again, you're not doing this right. But what you need to do is change that language. So instead of going, I can't do this, you need to change that to, right, I need to find out how I can achieve this. So by changing that, it takes away the negativity from it. Also, in this situation, my leadership levels or my leadership skills are poor. Now we've managed to change that to, what do I need to do to inspire my team more? So by changing those little things, it creates a greater level of confidence within yourself and gets rid of some self-doubt. Another one is anchoring. Anchoring is really, really effective. It's really, really common within NLP. And all it is looking back over past performances, what you've done in the past. This person has spent years working within this field and is technically very astute and very sound in what they do. So all we've done is look back over past experiences of his achievements. What did it feel like? What were the sounds and the noises associated to it? What did it feel like when you got an award for your work in this field? By doing that, creates a greater level of confidence in your own abilities. So there's a couple of other things you can do, and the first one is future pacing. Now this is where, before you go in, you start your day or start your exercise, you take a moment, you shut your eyes and you visualize, almost rehearse what you're going to be doing for that day, whether it would be the management side to it or a technical side of something that you're going to be doing. Think about what you're going to be doing, how you're going to be inspiring to your team, and look at the outcomes that are going to come with that. Really, really powerful tool. Now the last one is developing rapport. Now a lot of people may think this is not really relevant, but what happens when people suffer from this syndrome, imposter syndrome, is that you feel that people don't like you. It's really, really common when you start to shy away, you start to hide away from people because you think, oh, they've seen me as a fraud, they know they don't like me. So what you need to do is just go and speak to people and build up that rapport for yourself. Look at, talk to them. If there is a problem, they will tell you, but most of the time there isn't. And just by talking to them, it will help build a level of confidence, because you realize that these people do like you and they respect you, and it will build confidence for yourself. So that's it. I really hope that's helped, because imposter syndrome is something that a lot of people struggle with. If it's something that you're dealing with at the moment and you want a bit of assistance, remember the first session with me is always free. Give me a shout below in the DMs or contact me via my email, which is steve@molife.co.uk, or grab me on my website, which is www.molife.co.uk. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button to get notified for all my future future videos. Hope you have a good Christmas and speak to you soon.